Now watch this drive.
What's up, ballers, and let me hear you holler in the comments. Welcome back to the Hoops Variety Hour. This week, we're bringing you another installment of Funky Flash Friday, the show where we have just 1 minute to answer user-submitted questions. And don't forget, if you want your own question answered in a future video, just give us a comment on YouTube or follow us at Our Hoops on Twitter. Now, as always, we'll be using our trusty wizard mug to determine which questions we answer.
And today, I will be going first.
Psych, you went first last time.
Fine.
Alright. This question comes at us from Top Gun Show Gunner, and he asks, what do y'all think of the Las Vegas NBA games possibly being held inside the MGM hotel to create a bubble-like world where no one can exit or enter? It would be a way to watch basketball games, but would lack a crowd. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Well, to answer your question, Top Gun Show Gunner, the current plan for the NBA is to be held within Disney World. All of the players are supposed to be traveling down to Florida, where they will be able to play self-contained basketball within Florida. Actually, in one of our other videos, we released talking about some of the new news for the NBA season returning in July. Some of the things that were mentioned, which I find very interesting, is teams were talking about how they could get a potential advantage in these playoffs. Maybe bringing their own home court hardwood down to Florida with them to play on. I think that'd be really funny.
Except that idea was really poo-pooed.
Yes, it was. But I also think another interesting thing about the MGM Grand is when it comes to the Summer League. Because the Summer League is normally played in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. So possibly, if the pandemic is not over by then, and the players are still worried about potentially getting COVID, they could play the entire Summer League season within the MGM and retain all of the younger players in there, which would be very interesting.
Wow, what well-timed answers. Just as a quick addendum to that, there was also a rumor I saw that said that all of the teams who didn't get to go down to Florida, that is the 8 teams who were not in playoff contention, were talking about potentially going down to the MGM in Las Vegas and doing a sort of tournament there so they could have some, NBA level games that they could play in the off season so that they didn't fall so far behind.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun too. More basketball for me. Great deal. All right, to Cole's first question. What is your wish list for the next Smash DLC fighter?
I'm assuming you mean the Smash DLC fighter after ARMS.
Oh, of course.
Of course. To be honest, my wish list for Smash DLC is kind of a deep cut. Definitely won't happen, but it's my wish list, so whatever. It would actually be Shovel Knight, or a deep cut Spectre Knight, who is a boss and then subsequently a DLC playable character in Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, for those who don't know, is a great indie game that was developed for the 3DS, the PC, and possibly they ported it to the Switch. I'm not sure. Oh no, in fact, I think they did. It is such a good game. It is a side-scroller, callback, awesome, super great pixel art.
The character seems like it'd fit right in.
Yeah, no, he's already an assist trophy,
Yes.
so he would fit right in. That's what I want. I want Shovel Knight. He's a hero.
Personally, I think if they were to add an assist trophy, of course everyone wants Waluigi.
Assist trophy?
Alright, no. Bring an assist trophy as a player.
Oh.
Of course everyone wants that.
Yeah, but
That's not going to happen. But one character that I think, personally, would be very interesting, or actually two. I want to mention two. One is Paper Mario, because the new Paper Mario game is coming out for the Switch, and that'd be a great addition for Nintendo to bring another one of their Mario characters in.
I think that's a lame answer because it's likely.
A second one that I think would be really cool would be another Sonic character, maybe in the form of Tails, Knuckles, or what I think would be really cool would be Dr. Eggman. That'd be kind of a sick character.
Actually, I think there's precedent for Dr. Eggman too, because he would be running around in a mech like he does in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Just like Bowser Jr.
Exactly.
Right.
With his clown cart. It would be awesome. It would be
next question.
It would be sorry, we definitely went over a minute on that one, but that's a juicy question. Alright, now. This one comes at you from and he asks, when will we get a Salty Showdown bracket rundown? Now, personally, the question I have is, what in the heck is the Salty Showdown?
To give you a quick answer, we're doing the Salty Showdown rundown right now, in this 1 minute. Now, the Salty Showdown is a Smash tournament held by our friend, mogfroger. You can find him on YouTube, we'll link him in the description. But this Smash tournament was something that we both competed in and commentated over. It was very fun. There will be another one this weekend on Sunday if you'd like to watch. The Hoops Variety Hour boys will be commentating once again. And
Links
playing.
in the description.
Of course. But the first 2 tournaments that were held for the Salty Showdown. The first one was an absolute thriller. There was great games throughout, and not to spoil anything, but the grand finals was one of the most intense grand finals I've ever seen.
Actually, it's on YouTube.
Exactly, you can go watch it. There's some
links in the description.
Fantastic BS and a fantastic finish to that one. The second one was not quite as good, I don't think, but another very good tournament. It was just really good. I think Evil wants me to shout that out because he won that one too. So shouts out to him. Great play by the Bowser Jr. Perfect timing.
All right.
On to Cole's next question. All right, and this is another user-submitted question that comes at you from Mike Trial. What is your favorite sports anime?
All right. Now I could give a lot of answers to this one because you got new and great ones like Kuriko's Basketball, Haikyuu. Haikyuu is the best one between those, but I'm not going to say either of them because the classic sports anime are where it's at. Now, of course, you know, in terms of the classic ones, you got Hajime no Ippo, which is one of the more long-running ones. And
That's the boxing one, right?
Yeah, that's the boxing one with the Dempsey roll. Super, super great, super fun. It's, you know, they have a solid formula that they really, they have a solid formula that repeats over and over and over and over again, but it really never gets old. But the sports anime that is my personal favorite is actually about tennis, and it's not the Prince of Tennis, it's called Baby Steps. Unfortunately, it only has 2 seasons, and it doesn't look very good because it didn't have a big budget and it wasn't very popular. But it has some of the more likable characters, some of the more interesting growth, some of the most fun, and just really, it's just so good. I could talk about it.
And who
forever.
doesn't like tennis?
Watch
What a
Baby
great
Steps.
sport.
It's so underrated. It's so good.
All right, next question.
Oh. Okay. Who is the most promising NBA player who is 22 years or younger?
I think this is a very interesting question. I think there are really 4 candidates in my mind that kind of are battling for this, which are the Rookie of the Year last year, Luka Doncic, of course. The person who was the runner-up to the Rookie of the Year last year in Trae Young. And then the 2 people battling for the Rookie of the Year this year in Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. I think these are the
No consideration for Jason Tatum.
No consideration for Jason Tatum. I think these are the clear 4 frontrunners. Jason Tatum is a very good basketball player. I think he'll have an illustrious career with the Celtics. But I think the ceiling for players like Zion and Luka Doncic is just even higher. And I think those are the 2 players that I'm going to put forward as the best 2 contenders out of those 4. And I'm just going to give it to Luka Doncic. The European god.
Now
He's too good.
I gotta tell you, Jacob, that answer was about as empty as this mug.
Everyone can see that one coming a mile away, but we all knew it, so next question. This is the final question, of course. And our last question is another user-submitted question, and this one comes from Brian O'Connell. What is the best Rick and Morty episode?
Well, the best Rick and Morty episode is actually in Season 2, and it's called Total Recall.
A good one, of course.
It is the episode where the alien parasites come in and infect the household and make it so that anytime you form a new memory, a new one exists and feels like it's always been there. I think it's just one of the funnier concepts. Honestly, it feels like a Doctor Who episode that's just full of really awesome comedy. There's a lot of great cameos from different voice actors. Actually, we were rewatching Avatar, and I realized that Haru's father in the episode where they go to the earthbending prison not only is Optimus Prime in one animated
version
of Transformers, but he's also the Frankenstein guy from that episode. Anyways, I just never get tired of watching that one.
Yeah, this is a great episode.
It's what I always try to introduce people.
Good voice actors. It's just a really good Rick and Morty episode.
I think it's really funny. It's really well rounded.
Definitely. All right.
That does it.
Wraps up our third episode of Funky Flash Friday. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, if you want your questions in the next episode, go ahead and drop them below or send them to our Twitter, and we will be sure to answer them.
@OurHoops. All right. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.